This is the all-new TECNO Camon 19. Just kidding, it's the TECNO Spark 9 Pro and they kinda look alike, don't they? The TECNO Spark 9 Pro has a beautiful design, a full HD plus panel. It comes with 4GB of RAM that can be expanded to 7GB of RAM through memory fusion, a 5000 mAh battery, a 32MP selfie camera at the front and a 50MP camera at the rear. Now to appeal to Gen Z, TECNO announced Fireboy DML as its first brand ambassador for the Spark series. In this video, I'm going to let you know if this smartphone is worth buying or not. Opening the box, the first thing you're going to see is the smartphone. It comes in 4 colors and the color I have here is the Quantum Black. Back to the box, it comes with a warranty card, a plastic case, earphones, micro USB Type-C cable, a SIM ejector tool, and an 18 watts charger that charges this smartphone from 0 to 100% in 2 hours 15 minutes, which is slow by today's standards, but more on that to come. Now for the build quality, the TECNO Spark 9 Pro has a plastic rear. The lower part doesn't attract fingerprints and smudges, but the shiny part does. Without the case, this smartphone is a little bit slippery. It has a plastic frame and glass at the front with no Corning Gorilla Glass protection. It comes with a film screen protector already installed on the display, but that won't save it from a fall. For the IP rating, it doesn't have one, but at the end of this video, I'm going to dip this smartphone in water for 1 minute and let's see if it will survive, so stay tuned for that. Now for the external features, on the right side, it has a dual 4G SIM card and memory card tray. At the top, there's nothing. Now moving to the bottom, it has a 3.5mm audio jack, a microphone, a USB Type-C port, and a mono speaker. For the sound quality of the speaker, well, it's alright, but it lacks bass. Now taking a look at the right side, you'll see the volume and power buttons. The power button also doubles as the fingerprint scanner. The unlocking speed is fast, but the animation slows it down. The TECNO Spark 9 Pro also has the face unlock feature, the less secured one. Now moving to the rear, it has 3 camera sensors, but only one of them works. More on that to come, and also by the side of the cameras, it has an LED flashlight. Now turning the smartphone around, it has a 32MP selfie camera with a flash LED light next to it. The LED light also comes on when you're charging this smartphone. Now let's talk about the display. The TECNO Spark 9 Pro has a 6.6-inch IPS LCD panel with a resolution of 1080 by 2450 pixels. It has a screen to body ratio of 90%, and as you can see, the bezels at the sides are slim, but the one at the bottom is thick. The display has a refresh rate of 60Hz, which is a letdown because a lot of people, including myself, prefer panels that have a higher refresh rate. Once you start using a smartphone that has 90 or 120Hz refresh rate, guys, there's no going back. For brightness, I got a reading of 424 nits, which isn't great because under direct sunlight outdoors, you're going to struggle a bit to be able to see the display clearly. Now for the most crucial part, what is it like consuming media using this smartphone? Well, it does a good job to an extent. I mean, it has a 1080p panel and the colors look very vibrant and contrasty, although it's an IPS panel. Now for performance, the TECNO Spark 9 Pro comes with a MediaTek Helio G85 processor. It's a 12nm processor that offers sustained and smooth performance, and when I ran Antutu benchmark, it got a score of 210K, and for contest, here's the Antutu score ranking. Yes, it's at the bottom, but that's to be expected because it's a budget smartphone and not a performance beast. Now for Geekbench, it has a single core score of 367 and a multi-core score of 1295, which is what to expect. Now this smartphone comes with 4GB of RAM, and through memory fusion, the RAM can be expanded to 7GB of RAM. Memory extension uses a portion of the storage to improve the performance of this smartphone. Does it make a difference? Well, a little bit, yes. That said, using this smartphone does feel slow, and that's because of the display refresh rate at 60Hz. It's not like the smartphone is slow, don't get me wrong, it's just that at 60Hz, switching between apps, loading apps seems slow to my eyes. Now for gaming, the TECNO Spark 9 Pro comes with a Mali G52 GPU, and when I ran PUBG, it played the game at HD graphics and high frame rate. The gameplay was smooth, the gameplay was totally playable on this smartphone. Switching to Call of Duty, which is one of you guys' favorites, it ran the game at medium graphics and high frame rate. Now moving to Genshin Impact with a file size of 13GB, it ran the game okay, although it ran the game at the lowest graphics settings. If you're a fan of Genshin Impact, yes, the TECNO Spark 9 Pro can run it. Overall, the gaming experience on the TECNO Spark 9 Pro is actually good considering the price of this smartphone. It can play demanding games, but at the lowest graphics settings. The TECNO Spark 9 Pro comes with a 32MP selfie camera, and it takes good pictures in a properly lit environment. I love the way it shows my skin tone. HDR mode has been improved, and now you can take good looking pictures outdoors. Portrait shots are good, but it lacks HDR. Overall, the 32MP selfie camera does a very good job, especially in properly lit environment. What's up guys, so here's a video from the front-facing camera of the TECNO Spark 9 Pro. It can shoot in 2K 30 frames per second, that's the highest resolution. So what do you guys think about the video and audio quality coming out from this smartphone? From the viewfinder, it looks very good. That's Brownie over there playing. So what do you guys think about the video and audio quality coming out from the TECNO Spark 9 Pro? Let me know in the comment section below. Now moving to the rear camera, it comes with a 50 megapixel main camera, a 2 megapixel depth camera, and a QVGA camera that only God knows what it does. So as you can see guys, it has one usable camera. Photos captured by the main camera, considering the price of this smartphone, is very good. Portrait shots look awesome, night photos are great on this smartphone, and I would say the main camera does a very good job overall considering the price of the smartphone. And now I'm using the rear camera of the TECNO Spark 9 Pro, the 50 megapixel main camera, and it's shooting in 2K 30 frames per second. And what do you guys think about the video and audio quality coming out from the main camera? It doesn't have video stabilization, as you can see. But what about the quality? Is it good? Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. Now powering the TECNO Spark 9 Pro is a 5000 mAh battery, and from my usage, it did very well. The battery life of smartphones have been improved, and the battery in the TECNO Spark 9 Pro is good. The charging time however is slow, and here's the breakdown. It took 2 hours 15 minutes to charge this smartphone from 0 to 100%. Now the TECNO Spark 9 Pro goes for 99,800 naira or $165. For the Pros, the design looks very good. It looks similar to the Camon 19. It has a 1080p display that is sharp and contrasty. The processor does a decent job in running games. Running applications like TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, if you still use it, is fast. This smartphone comes with 4GB of RAM that can be expanded to 7GB of RAM, and the camera and battery is decent, really it is. And for the cons, well, the main con is the 60Hz refresh rate. It makes the smartphone feel slow, although it's not a slow smartphone. The lack of dual stereo speakers is another con, and the charging speed is slow. So guys, that's my review of the TECNO Spark 9 Pro. It's a very affordable smartphone and it has very good features. I made a video of the Infinix Note 12 VIP, and that smartphone can charge from 0 to 100% in 21 minutes, and you can check out that video over here. And if you're looking for an affordable gaming smartphone, you can check out this video over here.